So you guys have probably been checking out the freaking thing with Pam Bondi, where she's cussing at all the cussing at all the there you go. All right. So you guys probably been checking out the Pam Bondi testimony in front of Congress, and I can tell you that it's very upsetting. It's very upsetting to see a government official be so dishonest. So dishonest. I mean, I know that I'm lied to occasionally, you know what I'm saying? But when these dudes, these senators are sitting there and she just got her burn book there with all these insults and stuff, what is that? That is not a government official answering to the Congress. That's a government official making a mockery of the Congress. And I don't like that. I don't like that because I'm an American and Democrat or Republican, when they're called in there to answer questions about their department, you know, they ain't supposed to come in there with no fucking burn book just so they can insult the people that ask them questions from the other side. See, because when you're in the Department of Defense or the Attorney General or the FBI, you do not just prosecute one side. You do not investigate just one side. Hi, folks. I'm Matt Fox. This is Traitors, and we're talking about the Trump administration and all the stuff that they're doing. Thanks a lot for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Appreciate it. Subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. So, Pam Bondi's sitting before the Congress and acting like such an ass in front of these people, and she is supposed to be answering the public's questions, and she is making a mockery of our political realm. I mean, testifying before Congress is a serious thing, you know what I'm saying? And to go in there with a fucking burn book full of freaking insults is just upsetting. It's just really upsetting, especially when you got behind her a whole group of victims, survivors from Jeffrey Epstein back there, and she has not even given them the time of day. Not the time of day. These are survivors from sexual violence, I'm talking about some serious stuff. These guys were having them at parties as when they were 13, 14 years old and sticking their fingers in them and checking them for tightness. What is that shit? I mean, it's all in the reports. You can read it. You know what I'm saying? You can read how they treated these girls. You know what I'm saying? 14, 15 years old, man. I mean, I got a kid 14 years old, and that for me is unbelievable that they had to go through this. And now, 14 years later, they're being disrespected by fucking the government. Pam Bondi is such a piece of crap for disrespecting these girls. How can she not have any kind of feelings for what these girls went through? Yeah, they're all women now, but when they were younger, they were like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't know anything. They didn't have any money, you know what I'm saying? And what Epstein and all of his freaking comrades did to these girls, treating them like pieces of meat, sticking their fingers inside of them and freaking doing what they wanted to them. and even some of them getting them pregnant and the babies, taking the babies later on. This is stuff that is in the files to find and read. And for Donald Trump, who is mentioned more times in the files than God is in the freaking Bible, I think that says something. I really think that says something. You guys, I'm Matt Fox and I'm in Rostock, Germany. I don't have to live in America and deal with the crap that you guys are going through because I moved over to Germany about 15 years ago. But what I'm saying is you need to really take a look at all the stuff that's coming out and then decide, hey, maybe I need to write to that senator. Maybe I need to write to that congressman because this shit that is coming out is disgusting. The girls deserve to be freaking given their time, and for Pam Bondi to sit there and ignore them, ignore the girls. They haven't even seen the girls. The girls have not even talked to the DOJ. That's why Pam Bondi needs to be impeached and imprisoned. All right. And every single one of Trump's cabinet members who are doing the lying game in front of Congress, they all need to be going to prison, as well as Donald Trump ASAP. Because it is one thing to be a traitor to yourself, but it's another thing to be a traitor to the USA and the presidency itself. And you need to be out of there ASAP, Donald Trump, because no matter what happens in the end, though you made a really funny video with Obama's the other day, let me tell you something. The Obamas will go down, and I say this as a Republican, all right? I say this as a Republican. The Obamas will go down as one of the best presidents in history because he brought dignity to the office. He didn't have no freaking big problems going on. He's raised two wonderful daughters. His wife is still with him, and they have a normal life. And for Donald Trump to go and treat his memory in such a shitty way, hey, what's up, James? Thanks for watching, man. Appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. Hey, listen, but for Donald Trump to treat Obama like that is unbelievable, man. I am Mexican, white, and so mixed up, right? But I have never judged anybody by their skin. Never. And I have a lot of friends from all over the world. But for Trump to question Obama's birth certificate in the beginning, and then later on, he just kept on and kept on and kept on with this dude. You know, he's sitting in the presidency right now. But after he's out, you know what? I would, if I was Obama, after Trump's out of the presidency, I would walk over to Mar-a-Lago with my Secret Service guys behind me and go over there and see Donald Trump with his Secret Service guys over there. And then everybody's talking, have a nice little conversation. And fucking Obama ought to call his ass out with the okay from with the Secret Service guys, and let him go with Trump. Huh? One on one. Huh? Trump is not going to do it because Trump is a pussy, Mr. Kanks, Mr. friggin' sore ankles and shit. So look, Trump is not what he says he is. He's no big businessman. He's an asshole. All right. Trump went bankrupt so many times in the 80s, it's not even believable. All right. You would not even believe how many times this dude went bankrupt. And there has been so many cases against this dude. It's also unbelievable. I would suggest he's probably in the Guinness Book of World Records for the person that's been sued the most. So, nevertheless, Donald Trump needs to go. You guys need to get on the ball. Get him out of office. Article 2, Section 4. I'm with you.